Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody out to our essential oil spotlight for tonight. It's Cheer Uplifting Blend. dōTERRA, this is part of dōTERRA's aromatherapy blend. Oils, there's 6 of them. So this is the first one that we're covering, and I really, really like this oil. It reminds me of sunshine. I'm glad that they made it yellow because that's kind of reminds me of sunshine too. So to present this topic for tonight, we have Jade Baldwin, extraordinaire.
Thank you, Ben Extraordinaire. So who has used this oil before? What are your experiences? Do you want to share?
I personally haven't used it all that much, but I asked Mandy, our sister-in-law, to diffuse it for Ken, our brother, because
Jamie's Jade's sister.
yeah, because I looked up I tested that it came up for him because I think with his work he feels like he's constantly doing the same thing with sort of no outcome or nothing to look forward to. So it becomes like a burden, I guess. So I had asked her to buy this uplifting blend and diffuse it for him, whether he knows it or not. So
sneaky.
Yeah.
Because you're a grumpy cat. That's good. Awesome.
Anybody else have experiences with Cheer?
Do you like it?
I love it. I love it, guys. That's my favorite emotional oil, and I think it's just because of the smell. It is just very attractive. That's my favorite emotional blend. I use it from time to time. I don't think I use it enough, but it's definitely in my arsenal. I like it. It never came up to me on a scan, but I just love the way it smelled from day one.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. And you know, sometimes we might need 20 oils, but the scan only gives us the top 7 or 10. So you might have it down there somewhere, but not the top.
Oh, well, I like it.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's my second favorite emotional. I think Motivate for me, I love maybe just a smidgen more, but that's personal. But Cheer, I love diffusing, like in our office. A lot of teachers that I've worked with, they love to diffuse that in their room to keep the kids happy. So it's definitely one. But it really, it's the one my brother stole. He's an oil thief. Every time he comes to visit, I have oils go missing, and then I'll call him and be like, "Well, I liked it, and it was out, so I took it." And I'm like, okay. So
Wow.
Cheer's one he stole.
Interesting.
I'll Cheer because he was like, well, I want to be cheerful, so I took it. But yeah, I just hear great results with people just genuinely feeling just uplifted by diffusing it, or even putting it on those reflex points and just having it in the day. It's commented on a lot if I put it on. Someone's like, "Oh, you smell really good. What is that?" So
that's fantastic. Okay. Anybody else? I love hearing these stories. Nobody else?
Can I just interject here? We just got through talking about how to teach an intro class, and you guys see the same teaching tips that we talked about there. Jade's using those, finding out what you know, what experiences you have already, and it's really good to hear how different people use it, and even before we get into it, because if we start talking about it, your opinions might be skewed.
But this is habitual for me. I'm like, I can't connect to people unless I know what their experiences are. So that's important. Well, thank you for sharing, and you guys are welcome to jump in anytime throughout this class and add to this class. So just a summary, Cheer helps with anxious feelings and stress. So all those people who have those feelings, that's probably why we like it so much. So reconnection, all right, so what Jamie was saying, how maybe our brother, he just, works and just lost the oomph for life because it feels like monotonous now. mood balancing, so it helps with actually your endocrine system, and cellular health. Okay, because we have amazing spices in here like clove that helps as an antioxidant, digestion and bowel support, blood sugar support. It's uplifting and cheerful, and it helps with joyful and feeling restored. All right, so that's the summary of cheer.
Now, this wasn't part of the emotional essential oils. So a lot of its applications are going to be emotional. That's what the blend was designed for.
Yep, that's right. But I think of this as cheerleader. You know, it's your personal little mini cheerleader that kind of keeps you going. So that's the cheer. So we'll scroll up here. For those people who are listening, we're looking at a screen where we have the pictures of the oils that make up cheer. Okay, so orange, of course. Orange is yummy and sunshine. Ginger is about power. Clove is about boundaries, but it's also protective. And aniseed, I don't know much about that. Nutmeg, if you guys know, you let me know. Okay, and we have a little hint of vanilla, lemon myrtle, and I don't even know how to say this one.
Zdravetz. Hey, it looks cool. And this is the cool thing about getting these blends already pre-made. You know, dōTERRA doesn't make, they don't have enough essential oils.
They don't have enough lemon myrtle necessarily
to make those as singles.
Nutmeg.
So we're grateful that they've kind of put this together in a special blend. So.
Yeah, and we have cinnamon here. Okay, so you can see already clove, cinnamon, orange. Those are the oils that repel
they're also
environmental
protective.
threats and very protective. Okay, and the other spice oils, I am guessing that they do very similar things. And you can find it in your reference guides, and it'll tell you what each of those oils do as well. But I haven't been personally familiar with those other oils. But we're lucky to have this blend, and it has oils that we don't know about. So this is one blend we can't really make ourselves.
Yeah, this should say Cheer Uplifting Blend.
Yeah, well, I've got to change that. You know, you're doing it at nighttime. It's just... Yep. Okay, so this is the aroma, and I can describe it as sunshine and optimistic. So like I said, your little personal cheerleader. So if you think of all the bumps and, humps and things that come along your journey of life, it kind of helps you smooth those bumps and helps you kind of face your challenges. So it's just a blend of citrus and spice oils to help you feel happy and positive when you're feeling down. All right. So here's the Emotional Aromatherapy wheel. I think most people have seen it. Some people haven't. But if you just study this a little bit, you can see that there's just combinations in between. All right. And these oils just kind of hit the mark where some of the oils cross over. So you can see that cheer is in the middle of the citrus oils and the spices. Okay. And we'll get an opportunity to talk about all the other oils and combinations too.
It's pretty brilliant how they put this together. They've separated essential oils into these 6 categories, and then where these categories meet, they come up with these different essential oils, and they may come up with more in the future. We don't know, but these, it's good that they just have the 6. And I think Forgive is a very favorite.
Yeah.
And Cheer is also one of the most popular ones. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So lovely oils, and it's so great to have something that we can use for our emotions. We've got lots of drugs and other things for physical problems, but the root of those physical problems are emotional. So if you can just manage those emotions, it kind of helps you stop your body from manifesting physically some of the problems.
There's not really anything else that you can go out on the market and get to take care of your emotions, is there? It's not like, they make pills for, here's how to make yourself feel better, how to give yourself more passion or whatnot.
Cheer yourself up.
Yeah. So this is, something, and options that you now have that you didn't have before essential oils.
That's right. All right. So we go usually the body, mind, and spirit. So the first section here is the body. So emotional balancing, like I said, it helps with your endocrine system. So it helps your brain produce the happy chemicals. If any time you smell essential oils, it goes up your nose into your brains, directly in there, and it helps your brains trigger all sorts of chemicals. So people talk about serotonin a lot, and it will produce more than just serotonin. There'll be other happy chemicals. So over time, you can see that your body will know how to produce those happy chemicals again. As the cells clear the receptors, it'll be able to, I think, balance and scan and produce the chemicals that it needs. So that's awesome, just for emotional balancing. So the next thing here is uplifting atmosphere. So whatever the atmosphere is, whether it's at work, at home, or in the car, at school, it's great. So we have some people saying that they have teachers diffusing. It was a Chris who says that. And then Jamie says diffuse at home for your family.
It's a great one for a party. If you have a birthday party or something, you can diffuse this one.
It's a happy time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so if it's winter time, I would diffuse it regularly just to have more sunshine. So that's a good oil just to help with the environment. So we can control the mood a little bit now with our diffuser and our essential oils. Okay, so I don't talk about this too much with people on these calls, but I will now. This is great for second chakra. And so the second chakra, it helps balance the second chakra, helps you feel more joy and pleasure in your body. Okay, so I would just rub it on my lower abs and then inhale. Okay, and I'll put a link to our chakra page soon. Yeah, so you can learn more about chakras and which
maybe
oils
we'll
to
have a
use.
class on that after we finish all of our other classes.
Yep, we can do that class too. All right, so people who think that their second chakra is out, that's a great oil for it. And also third chakra, because some of the oils in this blend helps with third chakra. So that is for action. Sometimes you have ideas and you have dreams, but you have a disconnect and you can't just jump and do. And so this oil says, come on, do it. Okay, action. All right, so cool, huh? That's your physical energy there, the spiritual energy as well.
Anybody have any questions on chakras? Okay.
Okay. The next one is blood sugar balancing. You can rub it on the bottom of your feet, the back of your neck, and on your chest, because it has ginger and cinnamon and clove. Those are great for blood sugar balancing. So that's another option for you. Okay, we have Slim and Sassy. We have just plain cinnamon. Those oils are great, but if you want to just shake it up and change it out, this is another option. Yeah. All right. So menstrual support for at the times when we have PMS. This is great to
We've all been there.
Help with emotional fluctuations. Okay. And last thing on the body is digestion and bowel support. Okay, cinnamon, clove, ginger, those are great for digestion too. So you can rub it on the bottom of your feet or on your tummy, just straight on. So I know that this oil is designed for emotions, but it's great physically too.
Any questions on the body application? Now again, this oil is the blend has kind of been designed for emotional use, and so we have a few of these things, but most of it's going to be about emotions.
And you can buy it already diluted in a roller bottle, and that's another way of using it, because you can apply it to your body, use it sort of a perfume.
Yeah, as a human diffuser.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Any questions?
Comments?
Comments?
All right.
Okay, let's talk about the mind.
The cheer is the oil of cheer. This is really easy. Okay, so this helps with feeling weighed down, hopelessness, joyless, heavy-hearted, depleted, helpless. So, you're feeling just down altogether, this is a wonderful oil to help you feel more hopeful, comforted, helps you feel, want to believe, help you be cheerful, uplifting, joyful, determined, and restored. Okay. So those are the emotions. Okay, so just to help with cheerfulness, if you have some grumpy heads at home, or if you are one, you can apply it in your hands, in your palms, rub it together, and inhale deeply, cup it over your nose and mouth, and inhale deeply, just to help you feel more cheerful. Okay, so I think the key is to be more self-aware, to know that this blah feeling is, just feeling down, and that you actually need to be cheerful. Okay. The other thing we can do with the cheer is for hysterical feelings. So when people have just hysteria, crying, and a bit of a drama, then you want to diffuse this oil and just have them smell it to help calm that down. Okay. And the other one is feelings of depression. You can put it on your pulse points and use it throughout the day. Anytime I ask, people to try oils, I invite them to choose to change their thoughts and beliefs at the same time, because that makes the change more permanent. So I suggest telling yourself something like, I choose to be hopeful, comforted, and joyful. Because there are times that you feel heavy and you're almost addicted to that feeling, right? You're used to it, and you almost want to stay there because you like it.
Maybe you feel like you have some need for that.
Yeah, a need for that. So this way you can move yourself out of that.
It sounds weird, but sometimes people feel like, oh, if I'm sad, then people will pay attention to me and they'll love me.
Yeah.
And they feel like they have to be sad so they can get love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what we want to encourage people to do, is be more self-aware and choose to have the more positive emotions. Okay, you just have to say it. Use your power of choice, will, to choose that happy. Anyone else want to make comments or add to this?
Sounds like I need it.
I need it too.
Yeah, every time we talk about an oil, like, oh, that's me. Yep. Alrighty, so moving on to the spirit. Spiritually, when you feel like you've been stretched beyond your limits, okay, it's you thinking, I can't, and I'm going to just give up and let go. This is the oil that helps you see sweetness again. There's sweet things in life again. This is important because, people with issues like diabetes, when I work with them, I remind them to practice counting on their blessings or looking for sweetness again. It's just their physical body is showing them and telling them that they're unable to metabolize sweetness. They can't see it and they can't absorb it and use it anymore to make it a part of their body. So that's teaching people to do it on a spiritual level so that their physical body heals. Okay, you have to consciously sit and do it. A lot of us like to think that we're pretty grateful, pretty happy, pretty content, but we need to really be honest with ourselves sometimes, and we can say, you know what, I can do better in this area. So when you feel like you're way down, the cheer reminds you to unwind. It helps relax your gut and helps you think of light, sunshine. Okay? Because all of us are children of God, and we have divine worth. And, we don't have to continue to be in this dark place all the time. And we really need to get out and be connected to the light and be energized again. So that's why I said that this is fantastic for the third chakra, because that's about your energy, your energy zone there. Yep, to help you be more successful. So not to stay stuck in that place. All right. Okay, guys. Any questions or comments about cheer?
There's the
So there's the handout.
So this is a fairly straightforward one. Pretty simple, pretty quick.
Yep. So that's cheer, very easy. Anyone want to add? Yes, go ahead, Jean.
So I'm just thinking of a girlfriend who I would love to give this to her. She's never used essential oils before. And is it something, if I was to give it to her, would it be something I would give with the coconut oil, with the...
So you could give it in the touch blend where it already has coconut oil. It was perfectly diluted. And that
okay.
for her to wear as a perfume, and just she's diffusing it for her own self to smell.
It's less expensive too if it's already diluted like that, and you can give her this
more
link.
Affordable in this one.
This link, and just have her watch it, and
If she's going to put it in a diffuser, you want to give her the 5 ml bottle. So it depends on how she's. But if she's never heard about essential oils, then she probably doesn't have a diffuser, and so this would be more practical. And you can even make a bottle for her.
Just give her a little mini, see if she likes it. Yeah,
you can make a little sample of the 2 ml bottles. Put some fractionated coconut oil and some cheer in there.
Or you can do what other people do, like sneak it in the diffuser when they don't even know it.
Or you could just tell her about it and say, look at, this is what it is. I think it'll help you. This is how much it costs.
That's great.
Okay.
Question. See how beautiful it is. You think of friends and family that, I know people, they will love it, benefit from it. Yeah.
You know, can't we all do some sweetness in our lives? I love it.
Yeah. Sweetness, sunshine. But can you see how it's so related to your gut and related to your energy, your body's ability to metabolize sweetness? Yeah. So it's not just standalone.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Well, thank you for that question.
Any other comments or questions? All right. If you guys think of anything you want to say or any questions you have later on, please write them down in the comments. Just go to
the post.
So what we have on the screen here for those of you who are listening, it's just jadebaldwin.com/cheer. And you can go down there and put your comments, share with us your experiences or whatnot. And
that's awesome. We'll end our recording here. We can start our next class.
Yep. So we're going to talk about family wellness.